Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I downloaded this app and it's called the Countdown. And so I'm looking at it on my phone just so you can see what it looks like. And we are 17 days away from Thanksgiving, 50 days away from Christmas, and 57 days away from New Year's. I even plugged in my family reunion. I'm 282 days away from my family reunion. I love this app. And so I thought, how fitting for today's topic. And that's 4 ways to emotionally prepare yourself for the holidays. Let's jump right on in. So, stress during the holiday season can be very hard on some people, especially when you want to buy presents, travel, and your funds are low. So, and especially if you're alone during this time of the year. So, here's some things that you can do. Number one, be realistic, okay? It is not your job to create a magical holiday fantasy for everybody in your family. Can I say that again? It is not your job to create a magical holiday fantasy for everybody in your family. Don't empty your pockets trying to cook a 20-course meal and or buy a bunch of expensive presents. Because guess what? It's the thought that counts. So if you get them something that you may have spent $10 on, so what? If you give me a gift that's $10, I'll probably treasure that more than that expensive thing that you give me because it's the thought that counts. So stop thinking you have to go out and empty your pockets. Number two, do some fun things. There are all kinds of events and activities going on during the holiday season that will lighten your mood. Go ice skating. Take a drive through a ritzy neighborhood and look at the lights. I love when we were growing up as kids, riding through neighborhoods, not necessarily upper class ritzy neighborhood, just neighborhoods in general, looking at the Christmas lights. It was always so much fun and we just loved it. Or go and watch a tree lighting event. Even the most cynical and bitter, most of these even though the most cynical and bitter, most of these events are cheap or free, so you won't cut into your gift budget. Number three, do what's best for you. Okay? Do what's best for you. Sometimes it's actually easier to make sometimes it's actually easier to make the tough decision. If discord in your family is stressing you to the max, tell them that you're staying home this year. Okay? You can also scale back your visit by heading to your parents or grandparents before the actual festivities begin. That way, on the actual day, you don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to please everyone all the time, especially if it means doubling your Xanax dosage. So if you're taking Xanax, you might need it. This will help you to avoid all of that. And number four, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. I'm going to say that again. Do not be afraid to stand up for yourself. So you're sitting at the table and you're holding your tongue while your random aunt discusses your love life, or it could be an uncle or cousin, or a grandmother or grandparent, you know what I'm saying? Discusses your love life. I'm sorry, let me say it again. Sitting at the table, holding your tongue while your random aunt discusses your love life is probably what you've done for years. But it may not be the best for your mental health. So this is how you fix that. You put on, oh, let me finish. I'm sorry. You don't have to be rude, but you can politely ask people to stop talking about your personal business, okay? It's okay to say, you know what, I would rather not talk about my love life, my weight, my political views, my job, whatever, at the dinner table. Can we change the subject? Let's talk about whatever. If they won't, excuse yourself and leave, okay? Let me say that again. If you have that family member that's always talking about your business, oh, child Michelle is still single, and one of these days she's going to settle down and get married, and your cousin Lula May, she just got married, or she's got a really good man in her life, so what? Who cares? Okay? And so you just politely say, you know what, everybody, my personal business, my love life, my political views, my job, whatever, it's off limits. We're not going to talk about me in that way. Not this year, not ever again. So let's change the subject. And you be stern about it. You don't have to be nasty about it. You can say it with a smile on your face. It's good when you're kind of nasty and you're authoritative, but you still have a little smile on your face, and let them know that you mean business. If they insist on doing this, you know what? You quietly put your fork down and say, look, I've had enough. I'm not dealing with this. You will enjoy the rest of your meal. I'll see you next year. Or however often you have to see them. But don't let people sit and pick apart your life while you're sitting right there. Because you know what? I'm glad I don't have family members like that, but I've heard people say that their family members will pick apart their lives like they're not even sitting there. I'm like, really? I'm sitting, I would be like this. I'm sitting right here. Y'all just talking about me? Seriously, we gonna do that? No, don't allow that. Let me do a quick recap, and I promise I'm gonna let you be. So today I gave you 4 ways to emotionally prepare yourself for the holidays, because we all know that while the holiday season can be a wonderful time of the year, it can be a very stressful time of the year for some people. Okay, it can cause you to think about old things, and it can be a hard time of the year for a lot of people. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you don't have enough money to buy Christmas gifts with. Maybe you're alone, you know, and you just not really in the holiday spirit. And I got that. I really do. I just pray for people that are going through that. I don't have that situation, but I do pray for people that are, because the holidays can be a very, very tough time of the year. But I just want you to know you can make it through the holiday season without losing your absolute ever loving mind. Okay, you don't have to. So four ways to emotionally prepare yourself for the holidays. Number one, be realistic. Do not go out and spend up all your hard-earned money. Do not empty your savings account trying to buy gifts to please people, and some of those folks you don't even like. Let's just keep it all the way real, and they don't like you. So be realistic in your spending. If you have to make gifts for your family members, then you make gifts. If you say, look, my funds are running low, so just exchange cards. We're not going to do gifts this year, but be realistic. Number two, do some fun stuff. Go to a tree lighting event. Go ride through your neighborhood looking at the beautiful lights and stuff. Just do some fun things you can do together, and preferably things that don't cost you any money. I'm going to tell you something. We got into a habit of every year we go to my sister's house and help her decorate the tree, and we'll order pizza, get some Chinese or whatever. But we have fun. I'm sorry, you guys. We have fun just being together as a family doing those things. Now, did it cost you a little bit of money? Yeah, because you're getting something to eat. But at the same time, we're helping her decorate her tree. You've got to find some fun things to do. Number three, do what's best for you. Stop letting people tell you what's best for you. Do what's best for you, because I'm going to do what's best for me. Okay? Your family is stressing you out. Tell them that you're going to stay home this year. It's all good. Go see them before Thanksgiving. The weekend before Thanksgiving, say, hey, I'm here. I want to see everybody, but I have plans for next week. And maybe your plan is to stay home and watch TV. I don't know. But if your family's too stressful, it causes you to have a lot of stress, then do not deal with it. You don't have to. And number four, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Okay? Like I said, if you have that aunt, that uncle, that cousin, that whoever in your family that always likes to talk about you like you're not sitting there, and I'm so thankful that I've never had to deal with that. You just politely say, you know what, y'all, I would rather not talk about my love life, my weight, my political views, my job, my whatever at the dinner table. Can we change the subject? If they don't want to change the subject, you politely put your utensil down, whatever you're eating with, and say, you know what, it's been real, but I think it's time for me to go, because I'm not going to sit here and allow you all to talk about me like I'm not here. So it's been great. Look forward to seeing you next holiday season. Be safe going home. However you do your exit. Me, it'd probably be something really dramatic if I had to do it, because that's just how I am. But you get the point. Don't let people sit and try to make you feel bad for the decisions that you make for you, for why you're doing something and why you're not doing something. You don't owe people that. Okay, and I want to just encourage all of you, if you having family over for the holiday season, keep the conversation light. Y'all can laugh and talk about funny movies or something funny that you saw on social media, whatever, but do not go digging in anybody's personal business. And for God's sake, depending on your family structure, do not talk about politics. I'm thankful that my immediate family, I think my family in general, but at least I know my immediate family, we're all Democrats, so we can talk about that if we so choose to, which we probably would not. But certain subjects should just be off limits. That way you don't have to worry about people getting all in their feelings and getting upset and this, that, and the other. Also, before I let you go, alcohol. Please be careful of alcohol consumption during this holiday season. Here's why I say that. Some people can drink and they're just so much fun to be around, but then other people drink and you just can't stand them. You want to snatch every strand of hair out of their head. You hear what I'm saying? Grab them by the throat and just go to town. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, if you have family members that drink, try to control that, because that is the worst. That you try to enjoy family, and you always got that one uncle, that one aunt, or a couple of cousins that don't know how to control their drinking and just takes things downhill really quickly. So please be careful about that. And if you have family members that can't control their drinking, you come by, stay a little bit, look at your watch and go, oh, look at the time. You know what? I got to go because I got a couple more stops to make. And you really might just be going home. You don't want to deal with that. I want you all to have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you all to the moon and back, and I won't have it any other way. Until next time, take care.